Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this thing working? Come in, Tokyo. Alright. Try to get caught up here. I'm screwing around with that stupid shorts video I made. Couldn't get it in my shorts video section, or pain in the ass, man. What a waste of freaking time. Anyway, I gotta solder this and find a freaking bolt for this. Get that screwed on. Get the tiller handle back on. Probably drop the gear case. See what's going on there. More than likely it's the top, the drive shaft seal. That's the most common thing that's going to leak. And I might have a couple. Every time I see them, they're in one of these frickin' boxes. And we'll shoot a little air in it and see what's blowing and what ain't. And I really wanted to get this thing on the boat and in the water before, or this weekend. And now it's supposed to rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let me find my solder gun and see if I can't get all this stuff squared away. You're not bad. So I got to get this big spring back on up here. This throttle crap. And here's the parts catalog. And it's showing me, I couldn't remember exactly how I took this off. Alright, so this goes inside the arm. Like I had it. What's the hold up? There we go. Washer on top. Now I gotta bend this damn thing to get it on there, which is a pain in the butt. Whoa, come back. Come back. Would it be easier to go the other way? Try to hook the back. Man, it's just gonna be a pain in the butt. Anyway, that's the way it goes. I'll figure it out here again. Bend that thing somehow. Freaking ridiculous. I'm gonna have to, as I say, do I have to disconnect this friggin' arm off, and that's not gonna help. Oh God. So I say, when I had to take that off, I had to pinch this thing together just to get it off. And then it opens up that big. Look, it's right there. Good God. Shit. Help! I'm turning this off. Alright, so I tied this puppy off so it can't keep going backwards, and I'm chasing it around. Then I took the back out. And I'm going to have to bend this just a little bit. Oh man, this stuff ain't joking. But I need a little bit more. A little bit more. God bless America, man. I am not kidding with this stuff. Man, it's just brutal. That should do it. I hope. Then, put this end on first. Then, come around. Ooh, see, it's right there at the hole. She's in there. This is getting ridiculous. There, God bless America. Now, I still want to get it squeezed just a little bit. If I can get something in there. Oh yeah, boom. Back in business too. I'm going to just do a little snoogie on here, which I did already, but let's do a little. It ain't going anywhere, that's for sure. Let's do a little snoogie. Damn, man. Absolutely brutal. I mean, what is we looking at here? 40 minutes? Jeez. She's back. Thank you, Outboard Gods. While I have this off. Ooh. I give it a quick psh, psh. I'm out of brake clean again. Half ounce in there. This stuff here, though, loosens rust and nuts and bolts and cleans. And it's old school crap. But it was free. Alright, that's all. This is done also too, what I did. And I'll finish the job. Just went around. I didn't get those lower ones. I need a wrench for that. I just went around, tightened everything. Everything had a little the handle on. And I left this thing at 3 sections, 3 teeth on each gear up here. I haven't bolted anything up yet. So I put me a little screwdriver in here and spin it around. It's in forward. So right there is between the 2 marks. So then coming around full throttle, she goes way up there, and I'm hitting full throttle. So plenty of room. Carb's got to be dialed in and everything. So now I can put the bolts and stuff and get the handle on. Plus I greased everything real good. You know, not super ridiculous sloppy. Just nice. Now you see how pretty that is? I'm going to mess it all up because there's a little grease in there. Don't go nowhere. Then, like I said, I'm going to lather this up right around here. And that's the other thing too, you know, you don't have to cake. You know, it's one thing I always hated, these gears. It's, you know, they just cake the hell out of them with grease. You don't need that much grease. And it gets hard as a frickin', whoa, hard as a rock. Oh, baby, she's down there. Oh, that's spring. It's not joking. It's there. Not beating anything up. Look how easy that was. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, look how nice. Alright, so one thing I need. This screw is too long for the stop, I think. That'll work. No, it's not. It's too long. The spring's not doing anything. It's just hanging there. So let me find one for that. Anyway, problem number one. I can hear the spring in there. So, sure enough, I put the spring in last. It's got to go in first. I swear I took it out that way. Took the spring out. But anyway, that don't matter. So I pull the handle off, redo the frickin' spring. Second, I still got that little bit of play that I end up with. See she's moving down there, but nothing's moving up here. And I guess, just going to have to live with it. I tried my damnedest to get a washer in there behind the gear that goes this way. Usually I can squeeze a washer in there and it pushes them a little closer together. Man, I finally gave up. I said, this is ridiculous. Another 40 minutes, and I said, to hell with it. Instead of a longer screw, or shorter screw, I put a longer spring on that. Well, I'd almost swear that's the way this thing came off. Remember before, too, it was making that clicking sound. Was that in that last video? When you turn the handle, it would go click, 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 click. I'm like, I never heard that before. This got to line up with these little groovies. Ooh, it's greasy. I always grease everything up because it cuts down on the corrosion, too. Yeah, let's see what we got here again. I hate having to go back and do crap. There it is. Now it's lining up. See, before it wasn't lining up. It came out that way, too. This was too high for that screw. That's why I put the jack strap on it. Because it couldn't, I was afraid that screw was going to go in and cross thread. Now it should be easy peasy. Mama squeezy. Oh man, look how easy that was. Look. See how it's nice and straight now? Yay! Yay! Everything down here is moving, there's nothing up here. All that freaking work. As tight as I had that thing going in there, it's just weird. It's stopping, it's not stopping short. So that's good. Stopping right at the first mark. Oh, see, when I slammed it, it went a little farther. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about with these frickin' things. Next thing I'm going to do is invent my own frickin' cable system. Screw this old wore-out gear crap. Yep, adjusting that just screwed it up even more. Shouldn't be that freaking difficult to do it to a cable. I think a scooter handle or, motorcycle grip will fit on that in there. It looks small enough. Hold on. Yeah, this is all gear stuff. Try to buy the cable stuff. Ridiculous. And or they make those finger throttle cables. One of those. I don't know. I'm going to look into it more. Yeah, it's so hard, for me to continually deal with this kind of crap on these kind of friggin' motors. You would think by 81, I would have gotten rid of all that shit. Alright, so I tore everything apart again. And first of all, the nylon pin, look at this. It's like, it looks fine. Or is it this? I mean, it's just hanging in there. It's like loose. The gear, even though I had it nice and snug at the top, the bottom it's still too wide. So when you put this puppy on, you can go like this. See how hard it is to get it in, then it pops in. Boom. But down here, it's like this. You see that crap? See how much this thing is moving around? Then I did just find another bushing that seems maybe a little bit better. But that's just too much crap. And all of that amplifies to up top here and ends up on the frickin' carburetor cam. You know, that little bit, can't see where I'm at here, that little bit amplifies to that much by the time it gets up top. So I'm going to try to stiffen this thing up at the bottom, down here, like I did at the top. Somehow, some way. This side looks pretty good. You know, it's pretty even all the way down. This side just gets a little wide down there. And that other one that had the big gash in the side, the one that was in here, I think they shoved something in there to take up the space. That's what caused that big wear and tear mark on it. It just made things worse. It's laying around here somewhere. Anyway, I'll figure something out real quick. Just wanted to show you what the hell is going on. Alright, so here's what I did. Instead of screwing around with it, beating on it and everything, I twisted it all the way over this way. And I put a frickin' stainless screw right through the middle of everything. Drill the frickin' hole. Screw the frickin' screw in, man. Everything is frickin' tight. Look at this. I'm like, screw this stuff. You know, all the outboards I put back in the water over the years, you know, you run into this stuff. I just don't remember it being this much of a pain in the ass to get it working halfway, you know. What the hell is going on? I mean, that 71, this thing, I just don't remember it happening like this back in the days. And I put a lot of motors back in the water. And probably 95% of them all had frickin' slop in the play. Or all had play and slop in the throttle. You know, the only other alternative is, I don't know, what is that? That was it. Put a friggin' screw in it. Stop screwing around. Anyway, I can't put the handle down. I gotta keep everything synchronized. Put the gear back in. Then we'll test it out. Alright, let's see what we got. Everything's back together, I think. Alright, so hit full throttle. No problemo. And then let's set it like right at the first mark. Okay, I think you can see that right there. Just before the first mark. So coming up and I go, slow down. Boom, stops. Right there. Doesn't stop way over here. Stops right there. Or I'm coming up, I cut it down real fast. Boom! Alright, so it's like this much. This much in there now, not a freaking quarter inch. I will take it. Thank you, outboard gods. The only thing, the screw head is just barely grazing that friggin' gear. So, I mean, it's not a biggie. Just grazing it. It's probably already wore down. So either the aluminum or the stainless one will wear down before the other one. But I'm thrilled to death. Man. Put a freaking screw in it. Wow. What a difference. Now see, you still got this. That's the claw handle. Tick, 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 tick. So that's where you get that little bit of crap. But this thing, man, is just holding so nice now. Where it was just jittering all over the place. See how nicer that is? Look at that response. Sweet. But tighten up the plugs. Get it out of here. Pressure wash it. And then pull that gear case off. Oh, sure. As soon as I walk out here, the sun starts shining. It's been cloudy all day. And staying pretty cool. Oh, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't do that.
This old outboard ain't seen the light of day since Grandma took Grandpa's bass boat away. Get running and get on down the line, purring like a kitten and sounding fine. I gotta get this old outboard running. No time to be laying around sunning. I'll take it apart and see what is what, and clean off the muck from each bolt and nut. Take time to test it, maybe fishing too, then making these videos just for you.
Oh yeah, baby, you know the channel.